are playing with them. They're just not a shield team, I don't think. Which, to be fair, half the teams aren't. Most teams just became shield teams with the reworks. Because they're easier to play now than before.
Nitro Cell
It's a
goes
great
out.
C4.
No real damage is done.
Didn't do shit though.
Dan is nearsighted for a moment. Veered off of his position.
Poor
Joystick
Surf.
sees the feet of Surf.
Poor
And it's
Surf.
now a back take from Shepard, who looks for a bullet hole kill. Surf is repositioned, now looks towards the top of Metal, and might actually be able to go for the old switcheroo. If VP don't have somebody on active flank watch.
I mean, VP, just go for it at this point, no? There we go, they're planting. Surf's gonna flank. Even if he does it, there's no time, they stick it.
Surf with one kill, immediately Dan is ready.
And then look at how the cover upstairs of Dan, he peels off. Even before the plant fully went down, Dan didn't take the 50-50 gunfight. He gave up the angle and ran away because he knew that Shepard can plant in time. And they just don't give Surf a gunfight now. Or at least they force a bad gunfight for him.
In the post plant,
a lot of players would stick the angle if you're Dan, lose the 50-50, leaving Shepard in a 1v1 on bomb side. And that's not good. Because it's better that Dan is alive upstairs than the guy below on side is alive. As long as the plant does go down. Because the post lane is struggle from verticality, of course.
13 times in the EU. Open the door and walk in 9 times out of 10, whereas...
Probably here is kind of me as well. A Twitch would be way more efficient here because of infinite range on the drone. Well, the Twitch can't deal with Melusi's and it depends on what you want it for. I do agree. I think Twitch is also a higher value on average. I do agree with you though. The two bras, the Kai Claws, the Fenrir Mines. Oh, that's actually a nice one. They fire it off, they push in. Either Pasha moves and gets fired or stays and gets shot. Then they can smoke off the crossfire. This is great. They can plan on Canadian. I think you go deep. Yeah, you go deep for the C4. Exactly, because now you can't get C4'd. Ow. Now you go concrete. Canadian, you go concrete. Okay, he's gambling it. It's fine.
So it can still be opened up by always.
What is going on?
Canadian successful in getting the
it's a great execute from Soniqs though. Great first attacking round. Very simple, very efficient. Great shots from Grixer.
Working out exactly the same for Soniqs as Grixer finds 2 more kills.
Yeah. It's so simple, right? They wreck it. So they got security control really easily. And that's what most teams fight for their life for. Because if you get security, and East as I said earlier, as an attacker, you can then do your execute. They win sandwich window with Capital, and they only have to deal with 1 player. You can't play half wall ever because you get verticality that fired off by Capital, grenaded, so they can only play small box and they can play sandwich. Capital on sandwich repel can fire off both of those positions and make them fall back, or you can, jump in and kill them as they did, for example. And that's it. The second that player dies in armory, they can just plant. There's nothing that can stop them. They got a retake below, they gotta hit a lucky C4, hit a crazy shot. It's just strategically sound.
Entry into 8 matches on.
Yeah, droning is pretty similar to ranked. You follow the drones more, you get more vision. If you see an enemy defender, you jump away the drone. You don't like suicide the drone. You just min-max a bit more. You don't swing things without intel very commonly. Unless you have to, of course. In drone phase, you can either just do whatever you want, but typically it's like 2 drones have to be placed in these positions because they're important flanks, or you gotta see if there's a post below or something like that. They're non-negotiable drones, right? Then you have a flex drone, and you have 2 spare drones. That's pretty common. Those 2 drones, you can say, guys, drone deep, see what operators they have, or say, hey, drone the bomb side, or just like do whatever you want. Put them outside the building, pick them up. Great plant. Decent team kill, I would say. You can't long arm this. You have to commit. Canadian's looking pretty good so far in Soniqs though, at this major. Like, he's getting shit done every round. Util or planting or calling. And you can tell where Canadian is, they're doing shit. It's very obvious he's calling for them. Bit of a passing diff there from Ambi. Bit of a bad swing there from a Surf. 10 seconds. There's no time for this. Yeah, no time.
It's a little too late. Dan has hopped on it.
Play more.
Doesn't even need to get the final kills. But he does anyway.
In VP fashion, they do everything a little bit too slow. On the flip side, if you didn't know how to play a shield, and your team didn't know how to play around them, they looked like you were trolling. With the shield rework, on average, shields are just worth to bring because they are that strong. And if you're a good shield team and a good shield player, it's like a no-brainer. You have to bring the fucking shield because it's that good. So I think nowadays, most pro players, if they put their mind to it, they could totally go for it. One of the issues with old school veterans is that they have put their mind that like, this is how I play the game. This is the kind of player that I am. I cannot play shields. And that's wrong. At least if you want to be the very best. You have to have the mindset that you have to innovate and adapt and overcome because the game is changing always. Different meta games, different operators get buffed and nerfed, different maps, different playstyles, yada yada yada. And while you might have a personal preference, because we all do, you have to be willing to play them all. Unless you are at such a high level that you can create a new way to play the game that other teams have to respect. And that doesn't happen very often these days, because what are you going to innovate? We're playing the same maps for 5 years straight with mostly the same operators, not much changes. So we don't have a ton of innovation. There is some on some maps, sometimes some teams, but back in the day, you had innovation every 3 months because you have 2 new operators, 1 new map, mid-season changes, a ton of like impactful decisions were made constantly. So nowadays it's more about mastering the current art form more than it's about figuring out the next art form, if that makes sense.
On the Ying, if they don't get a couple of kills over towards lockers while the attention is focused on Surf,
the nerf came too late, G.
Unlikely to be very successful.
Look at this drone, Alyssa. You see that drone, Alyssa? Alyssa, you're watching? Alyssa, did you see this? Alyssa, open your eyes. Pro League drone over ranked drone. In pro play, you do this. Small thing. You bounce it off the roof, it lands here. That's Pro League drone, okay? In ranked drone, it lands on the fucking floor. You noticing? You seeing? You see how much value you get? And then you go, because when you jump the drone, it makes a ching sound, ching, and you just find it. So there, it lands, no ching sound, it just stays there. It goes like sing, sing.
Just in the blink of an eye, we have lost.
It's very loud when you jump.
Almost half of this server.
Because you asked earlier, so there you go.
Shepard with 10 kills to his name.
We kind of missed everything because of the drone example, so I'll rewind it.
Player, but he's got
I haven't planted though, because the plant died, but that was it. With the drone trajectory now, it's a lot easier than before. Oh, this round is over. Goodbye, Shepard. So what did they do? It's Ocean Shield, Armory Door, Classic, Ying is Sandwich Window, or Arcus is Sandwich. 2 players below, Armor goes up the hatch, Rexen goes Staircase, Grix recovers. 5th guy is the Planter. So Planter goes in, dies to C4, I believe. You flash fuck everything, Armor goes in. Rexen finds a guy in the middle stairs. C4 kills Planter. Ambi's in, gets Pasha here, I believe. Always flanks around, dies to Canadian almost, but now they know where he is, so Ambi can fight him. So Ambi swings, pre-fire bomb, gets a 2nd kill, leaving just Joystick in break room. Shepard and Fountain. How does Joystick die?
And Shepard remain.
Oh, he's below now.
Shepard with 10 kills to his name.
Yep. Nice.
Tremendous.
Time out. I was saying Virtus Pro, they gotta find
Twitter about how a lot of teams think Soniqs are the clear favorite at this event, at least on paper. Now you could be the favorite.
No, Canadian doesn't ADS, no brain. Canadian often dies before he can ADS when he plays Blitz. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they go Tellers and they rush the bathroom and they just have a guy go Archives balcony and flash over, but where's the Blitz? Blitz is Archives balcony?
Of the Blitz by Canadian.
So you take, if they take Archives, they can go bathroom plant. Or they can go head drop plant. So east stairs, bottom east stairs, Archives. So this breach right here, then they get Archives control. Then they can go bathroom and plant basically. That's the theory, at least on my end. Because the head is reinforced too.
Their attacking win rate in stage 2 was 67%, 2/3 exactly.
You got yep.
Their win rate dropped down to 44.
See, now they can just plant right here in the workshop.
For the Soniqs, meaning shields are
nothing can stop them really.
Good for them in this matchup.
So like this makes a lot of sense on paper from Soniqs, and that's a good thing. They saw the bathroom rotate as well. They see the guy in Archives. That's 2 free kills. This guy dies to Blitz. You just isolate. Just go, 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 go. He's out. See, Canadian? He doesn't. I was gonna say he doesn't greed ADS and troll. He literally played that so well, and then he greed ADS and trolled, and then it's fucked. Now the entire round is fucked. If he gets the kill, it's okay, but if he dies, it's doomsday. That's your risk assessment, right? It's not fucking worth it because you're the fucking Blitz with Diffuser. They can still win it, but it's one of those. It's not worth taking that risk unless he does it as the castle vaults through, of course.
In their place,
because I was like, good job, you didn't do the thing that everyone else does. You didn't ADS. As I was saying, Troy often dies before he gets to the position that he has to play with the Blitz.
13 kills
The thing
at this
is,
point.
they kind of figure it out. They get top of control, they get those 2 kills, they know where Castle is roughly on side, or at least where he was.
Pasha and Shepard sitting at the top right now.
It's a wall bang,
They're
okay.
shrugging off a bunch of damage. Final 30 seconds. The diffuser needs to be picked back up. There goes the
I'm not casting the event, I didn't get hired. There's only 5 or 4 casting duos at the event, and there's more than 5 duos available, so I didn't get the job. Ugh.
Beautiful shot to find Rex and to start
No
this
vert,
one.
because no armory control. Well, actually, they have armory control, but not just no vert. They can still plant here. No, he died. Now it's fucked. Again, imagine you had Blitz. Imagine you had Blitz. You throw out 2 smoke grenades, you turn your back around, you plant, you win the round. It's that easy. No one can stop them.
Beautiful thing about Shepard is it doesn't matter if he's got the diffuser or you've got it, and he
Bit of a troll, bit of a troll.
Man is
2 rounds.
Oh, Blitz again. I like the Blitz again. I think you had to just say, guys, I fucked up. That's my bad. I won't do it again. And you try once more. I think that's the right approach.
Souls, Vidiking plants on that team.
Yes, but he's not a planter. I was talking about if there's any player you want in a clutch that can anchor down a position.
Oh!
You didn't even listen to what I said.
I often don't, yeah.
You also called Lynx your favorite caster.
Yeah, I stand by that.
This is deeply hurtful. I'll never... you've made a powerless enemy today.
The powerless enemy?
Yes, that's the joke, Jesse.
I liked it.
What's the Ying for?
Maybe
Ying
with
is
more of
always
those
good.
Jokes, I can start to work my way
Yeah,
up
so
your
Ying
deck.
is like, if you play Ying, they have to play Warden, and then you can just not play Ying, and they still play the Warden for quote-unquote no reason, just to have it as a safety net. But Ying is always great. Warden can be in one spot, and you can Ying the rest. It creates chaos, it takes away sound, it distracts, it can also fake the execute. Like, you throw out a Candela, they have to be ready for it, but you don't have to go. And it spreads out the Warden, right? If you're Blitz in one area, Ying another area, Warden can pick one of those 2. So here we go. Candelas are out, Blitz follows through, he's in the corner. He's in the corner. Great positioning from always, I gotta say. Really utilizing the mirror window there. Great positioning. Poor drone
you
game.
want Soniqs to seemingly fall
And again,
apart.
the Ying and
But another
the
round
Blitz
and
both fighting the
another
Warden.
inadequate set of
I think they
shield
should have
plays
smoked off the...
by Canadian.
Maybe they didn't know where the Warden was, but like, you smoke off the mirror window or you blinded. They flashbanged it, right? But then they didn't pick the Warden off at all.
So
Lack of droning.
VP in the previous round.
They
That
could have
is
gone
up
below
for us
with
to discuss.
Sophia if they had one.
And
Because they
for
got Brava
Soniqs
Nomad, and like
game.
Brava Nomad here is just a bit
That said,
why.
Soniqs have actually looked better without the shield here on border.
Oh, yeah.
So that number you brought up.
I think you go off
backwards
Blitz now,
at this
though. I think
current
it's time.
point in
This is not
Camby
working.
barreling into his death over
Because
towards
that's the
these
round
stairs.
over when you lose the Blitz again.
You said
It's
joystick
like you got
struggled on
one
the entry.
go.
That is correct. Grixer dies to Dan, and now it's all up to Surf. VP have positioned
It's a
themselves
flawless.
really well as Joystick finds yet another
I
VP wins
don't
the round
think I ever believe they
flawlessly
don't
in
have a
the
CC
match.
player.
So I'm
Right?
a bit of a hot take. I don't think the shields are necessarily the problem in these pushes. The problem is what they're being paired with.
Yeah,
Often with
thank
the
you,
shield,
Jesse.
You want to be able to pair it with
Like a
something like
Merlot?
Grim. Not
Oh.
a Merlot. A Grim or a
Yeah,
Dome
Jesse
is
also being critical
information,
about
'cause
the
right now
Brava
Canadians
Nomad.
running in blind, and they're hoping that the enemy is also
Surely we
blind.
misdroned, right? Like, as a technical timeout, we have to have misdroned. And I say we, but we're not Dark Zero. We're not Sonics. I always think Troy's and Dark Zero. But yeah, no, they definitely lack the droning. Because look at this. Shepard stands in the corner from 35 seconds onwards. They don't go. He was there for almost a full minute. At 35, he's in the corner. At 42, he kills Canadian. Look, he's still there at 55. He didn't move. He never moved. I assume they droned it from break room and they just saw that he wasn't, but does no one drone security? Look, he's there the entire... I don't think they ever droned it. They drone below, but they have no one to take it for verticality reasons, because again, they have Brava and Nomad. So they can't do verticality. I don't think they drone it. So either someone said it was clear, or they assumed it was clear, or they saw the mirror window, and they were like, they're not going to play in security, they're going to play on the mirror to hold security, and then we can just take it if we smoke it or flash it. But you might as well check, no? And even then, why not just take it from east stairs or break room or long in that case? Like east stairs window, balcony, into break room? And you don't gotta fight the mirror window. So Warden shot a drone after he killed the Blitz. I'll check. I'll happily check you up on that. This is the round, right? Wait, this is not the round. Actually, hardcore trolling, sorry. So Warden gets the kill. Okay, so here it happens. Warden kills Blitz. Now there's a drone. But you're not wrong, there is a drone. I guess they misdroned it. The drone is right here. Yeah, it's right. The drone is right there. It didn't check the hard left corner. It just saw the mirror window. Oh no. They misdroned it by like an inch, by a pixel, by a centimeter. That's unlucky.
Is either Colossus
Attack twice. First pro gets a defense
Always
twice.
playing the box this time, not the
Assuming we need all
corner.
15.
The Blitz again? Okay, this is the one that breaks the camel's back. This will determine if Canadian Blitz is the solution or the problem.
But a strange phenomenon.
This is the
that
one.
tends to occur, and we actually
Because it's worked and it's failed.
one of our matchups in the play-ins is that you can go from of the 12 rounds.
What's BDS final
11
round?
of them
The
breaking
issue is
for the def-
they're fucking synchronized. There's the exact same amount of time left in both games. They're half a second apart. Look. 23, 22, 22, 21. So I can't really show the BDS game. Well, do you guys want to see the ending of BDS? Because this doesn't finish here.
There could just all be
We can see it. I was gonna wait until they execute, but
It's mental. I also think oftentimes OT tends to lean a little
like
bit
nothing's
more
happening right now.
because all bomb sites unlock, at least for the first couple of rounds.
Here we swap.
So that is one.
We swap. Hold tight, Ashney. Different casters. So Dots got injured through the wall. Lobin died earlier. They got Monty again. So this should be over. This should just be BDS taking it. But 7-8. Oh wait, Solos have died. If they dock Dots here, or just revive him. Not sure why they didn't dock him. He rested him and ran away. He still hasn't docked him. There we go.
Get the man count back, or do you just cut your losses? Nope. We'll get a stim and get back into position.
Yeah, especially with that dog, Carter. This is exactly what we need. It's a necessary thing. Hold down to security. Hold down this portion of the map and make it to where they can't work in towards box. BDS is
Some good dog value. 3 stims and they all got good amount of healing. I want to see pre-day with Monty in like the front lines. There's no real threats right now. 1 Toxic Babe, 1 C4, no Oryx. And you got Fire and Capital, so BDS should be good for execute here. They don't need security control to take this, but it does make life a hell of a lot easier if they do get it. This gunfight, oh my god, Shaiko. That's what I mean. Shaiko sometimes often will make the wrong decisions. But because of his great aim, he doesn't get punished. But that right there, that's a terrible death. Terrible death. Like, they can just breach this wall and do stuff. Great fire. Munji's just looking at him. What is that? He just burned into a crisp. And that's the last Toxic Babe. No C4. Actually, never mind. Dash is C4, but far away. So they can plant if the smoke expires. 11 HP on the Monty. No smokes on Monty, but Capital has 2 arrows. 1 goes out. Wall bang from Dash. Watch the feet here. Uh-oh. Oh, they blundered it. BDS actually lose. I gotta say, Shaiko's death right there is so bad for the team. Because they should know they don't have security control. They should know. Also, VP all at the same time. Very slow round. Where did Canadian die? He died so early. Canadian... What? Wait. He just walks in? Oh, he dies for the wall from security. No, he dies from Armory. It's, died from Armory. He died from Armory. Died to this guy right here. Does he look to his left too much? It's a crazy shot from Pasha. Then nothing happens for a while. Then Rexon dies here. Right, dude, Shepard is just fucking smoking people. Dude! Oh wait, holy shit! Shepard's destroying everybody!
Looking for 4, shotguns ready, but Surf fighting another player.
See, he would have gotten that too. Look at this. Doesn't even reload.
With that headshot, he hits another one, Shepard. He's got 3.
Oh no, that's how they lose the round. Jesus. Shepard really has been 2019 Shepard. Ever since that Thermite 2v1 clutch or 1v2 clutch, it's been him dialing back the clock saying, I am once again who I once was.
Twitch drones getting a lot of good value from Joystick. I believe
That's
he
huge.
shot out a new jammer and a default cam there,
Alright,
so they're getting
the
a
good news
bit
is though for
of help them
Soniqs,
out.
they're on
Plus the 9
defense.
that
They
you
can't pick the
Soniqs,
blitz
once again,
anymore.
direction
They're
playing
forced to
inside of
do
security.
something else,
With
and that
Anthony
might be
Drake as
good.
Well, he's still there too. So this
Whenever it's the head peeking over shield, I don't think so, Alyssa, because I think the Aruni was crouched. I think it's just a matter of Canadian looked a little bit too far left, and like the shoulder head side kind of sticks through. And if you hit the first bullet, you hit the shield, and it like wiggle a bit with the animation. Could be either or though. But at that significant of a range, crouching versus standing shouldn't matter a whole lot. Because you're so far apart.
Close. Both of these players positioned where it could cut either way. Shepard both leading the way on their team.
Ambi's gonna be really sad if he looks the wrong way at the wrong time here.
Losing
Oh,
Ambi early in
oh,
this
it's
round
so
would be a
close!
debilitating blow for Soniqs.
Always, he vaulted the desk!
Ambi finds his
He
man.
vaulted the desk!
Always drops.
Oh, good trade, good trade.
Back by Pasha,
Great shot from
though.
Pasha.
You can make the argument that this benefits VP at the current moment.
We will not watch BDS W7 because BDS will obliterate them. Yeah. I was talking about W7M was gonna obliterate BDS, of course, in overtime.
5 damage down to 80 now. Still hunting into the top floor too. They're inside a bathroom. This could be a little bit awkward for Canadian, who is still just playing at the bottom of the East. He seems to be aware he's on red.
Shepard's alive. This is super winnable. Oh.
Extremely good.
Oh, they got smoke stock. You can wallbang this guy. Just push up.
Down, but he just knows
Or just do that.
where he doesn't. Dan will get the man advantage from Virtus Pro. Only 3 players now stand between them and going 1-0 up.
Very slow, methodical VP. Time could be an issue. The good thing is they burned 3 toxic babes. Smoke is dead, right? But there's 2 C4s and frost mats. They need to speed up. 10 seconds ago.
Drone from above, so that's less information for VP as the cut and thrust.
Yeah, I'm surprised at the blitz force as well.
Any moment.
I feel like you tried once or twice and then you take it from there, but it clearly wasn't working. And again, they played like Brava and Nomad with the blitz, which is the bigger problem, I think, as well.
Just wait it
They
out
didn't
in
fully
time
commit
being.
to it. It was like a half and
VP
half.
obviously need to be worried about
Oh,
time.
no. Oh,
Joystick
it's slipping
finds
away.
Rexon. Only 2 for Soniqs remain, and a hell of a task ahead of
Time
them.
though, guys.
It's a
Time.
very
2
angry
C4s, 15
well-oiled
seconds. All you need is 1
Russian
kill.
machine at this
They get
point.
1 kill. They stall things out. This kill right here. That's the opening. What? Frost mat. That's the second opening. We spoke about earlier. Gets the diffuser down. 7 seconds.
All these players,
No!
but Pasha comes to the rescue at the last second.
He was being
The
swarmed
only
by the
player
entire
still with
Russian
pulse
army
on the
right there
side
inside of
VP.
armory lockers. They all 4
And
pushed
there's
him.
just too many.
Look at this.
Piece.
Every single player played for kill. They didn't play for
At
plant.
this point,
Pushed for kill.
Rexer and Surf both with 10 deaths
Frostmat jump in is also pushed for kill. This guy pushes for kill.
apiece.
Diffuser pushes for kill.
11. Surf holding.
I was gonna say drop the fucking hatch, but it's closed. It's closed. It's soft, but it's closed.
Dropping all these players, but Pasha comes to the
How many bullets did he have left?
holding court.
Not many. Does he have any?
Well-oiled
Hold tight.
Russian machine at this point. Grixer and Surf both with 10 deaths apiece. They will add up to
Little bit.
11. Surf holding court.
He had bullets left. He didn't have to
Dropping
reload
all
swap.
these players, but Pasha comes to.
Damn, that's tough. I understand if we're sitting with Surf there because, like, where the fuck's the last guy? This guy has diffuser. You killed the guy on the frost mat. You killed the guy on beepers. So it's so hard to guess the last guy's position because arguably they should both be armory. The diffuser shouldn't go alone, right? But he wasn't. And if the hatch was open, maybe you just like panic drop because you got C4.
Surf
But
holding
it wasn't
court.
open.
Dropping all these players, but Pasha comes to the rescue at the last second.
You're gonna see a Rooney point of view in the kill Canadian. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Canadian death on Blitz there. Alyssa believes that maybe it was the standing and crouching situation. See, Rooney's crouched, I believe, when it happens. Maybe she's standing. But like, at this range, right? When you have fucking Blitz here with a shield like this and Rooney's all the way over here, like the angle to this is like tiny. Whereas if you have Blitz here with a face shield and a Rooney is like in your face, it's so much easier. Because the distance makes it harder. So I just don't know if at this distance it would be above the shield. Unless Canadian trolls it. Because we don't see what he does. He just dies. You see? We see this. It doesn't look like he's looking to his left though. It looks like he's looking straight. So I really don't know what the issue is here. Like how he dies. Because when he walked in the breach, he's turned a little bit. You see it here? Right? Here, he's turned like 10 degrees, whatever, 15 degrees. But then look, he fixes that now. He dies. So I don't know how he died. I have no idea. But it fucked the entire round. But also, if you look at the player positions, while Blitz is doing this guy's, I think, on drones. Yeah, this guy's on drones in the balcony. His teammates sprinting, rotating. This guy is rotating. They were not ready. This is something that happens when you play a shield commonly, where because you feel like you're unkillable and you're super safe, you're gonna be ahead of your teammates who are not, you doesn't have a walking shield in front of them, right? So I don't think that they were fully ready for the execute. I think Troy's a little bit too eager. Then again, if Troy didn't die and was just like crouch walking around, this would have been fine. So it's just Pasha hitting a crazy shot, I guess. I don't know. Not entirely sure. Shield desync, but it's land? Yeah, exactly, it's land, so I wouldn't say shield desync either.